Alright people, so we're in Heston, which is considered to be a pretty decent suburb of Hounslow. Like, the house prices here and even the rents are they're not too high, but they're creeping up. They're definitely going higher over the years. But I just want to show you what this area looks like. So it's generally a quiet area, but sadly a lot of the shops around here have actually closed down or been just shut. I've also noticed a bit of an increase in crime in the last 3 years, and this Sainsbury's, you do get like vagrants and homeless hanging outside of it. Plus you do get a few dodgy characters that hang out here at night time. You have to be a bit careful. So going to Hounslow from Heston, it's only about a mile up the road, and during the day it's quite clear traffic except for school hours and, you know, sort of like people going home from work. It can get congested, especially in the late afternoon, but it's not too bad, to be honest. It's not nearly as congested as other London boroughs, I find, which I hope it stays that way, but I won't hold my breath. So, welcome to Hounslow, cradle of civilization. Here is the local fruit market that used to be over on the other side, but they've had to relocate. And here's probably the cheapest fruit in the city. As you can see walking down the high street, Hounslow has a very diverse population with, you know, many cultures, languages, people. And at any given time, you can hear at least a dozen languages being spoken all around, which I find that to be amazing. A lot of people, they like to blast multiculturalism and they say that, you know, it's ruining Britain, but I beg to disagree in a lot of ways. I find that it makes the town very interesting. And you find all religions being represented here. Like, you see there's Hare Krishnas, and also you see a lot of Sikhs, Muslims and other denominations. There was also an evangelical Christian group just down the road singing. And here is £1 stores, which they've got quite a few branches around, and they're very good. They've got practically everything at very low prices still. So this shop is quite literally like the backbone of Hounslow, like £1 shop here. You can get everything here, and obviously, as the name suggests, everything's £1. Or maybe like £1.25, which is still good. But they're actually one of the best pound shops in Hounslow. I mean, like, you can get everything here. And as you can see, the stuff is big name brands. It's not obscure items. And you've got everything like toothpaste. You've got also even Indian spices, which is pretty amazing, like for a pound shop. And they're proper genuine ones. Biscuits, cakes. It's pretty much a dry goods supermarket. And very cheap. You can save a lot of money here. These in fact are $1.25. In France they're double. This place opened up quite recently and has become really popular, and they even sell like rotisserie chicken, you know, and fresh naans. It's a pretty good shop so far. We're heading to the end of the high street now. Now this place is really good. I mean, they serve decent food at very decent prices, and it's pretty authentic stuff as well. It's no different to what you'd find in like the Middle East, like in Dubai, Oman, places like that. Plus they have a few like oriental dishes as well, like some Thai food, Chinese. £1.50 for biryani. And over here, like on your right, you've got genuine Thai food as well for takeaway. This restaurant here, Madras Flavors, is some of the most legit South Indian food you're gonna get in practically all of London. No London high street is complete without a very good Polish shop. Like, the cakes are amazing and they're basically the same as what I've actually had when I've visited Poland. Like, really good. This shop feels like they've almost just picked up a shop in Poland and just dropped it in London. So here at the end of the high street is basically like the Middle Eastern quarter of Hounslow. That's where you have all like the Arabic, the Turkish restaurants. There's even a mosque not far from here, which I've been before. On the back of it, you have got a council estate, and even though it looks a bit daunting, I've been told that it's not too dangerous, although it's not far from Hibernia Road, which does have a bit of a reputation. One of my pet peeves in London is just the fact that you can't get anywhere to park anymore. It's like everything's just been monopolised. It's almost impossible to park your car. And as I was saying, it being the Middle Eastern quarter, there's also a very good Turkish shop. This is one of the best in Hounslow. So heading back up the high street, you can see that Indians have a huge influence in the general makeup of this town, especially in the cuisine and the culture. Although sadly, Hounslow has been named one of London's dirtiest boroughs, and it's quite neglected on a lot of things. I think the council needs to do a lot more to improve the image of the place, and especially that rents are going up in the area. For what we pay, we should get satisfaction and value for our money if we're gonna live here, you know. But I would like to hear some opinions on what people think of Hounslow. Please leave a comment. And here is Lambton Park. It's very sprawling and it's quite a good place to hang out, especially in the summer. So no trip to Hounslow would be complete without showing you one of the best supermarkets in Hounslow, which is Quality Foods. This supermarket is almost exclusively Indian, and anything you can find in India, you can find in this place. And it's very reasonable as well. It's more or less the town landmark. Anyway,
just want to point this place out. I don't know your opinion on it, whether it's an ugly building, looks like a nice building, but this is basically the Hounslow Council building, and that's where you get most services, like the library and other things like that. Give me your opinions in the comments. Do you think this is a nice building, or does it just look like a monstrosity? But this is literally the heart of Hounslow, just about.
So we're pretty much done for this video. I hope you like what you saw, and please subscribe, please like the channel. Everything you do makes a difference, and let me know what you think.